Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry. Oh god. Anyways, so today I'm gonna be doing the ethnicity tag. These are really fun to do because I like answering these random questions. Anywho, so I obviously looked it up. I'm gonna be reading off this. You guys, you know, you have to cover so they're not spying on you. Make sure to cover your cameras. I'm joking. Anyways, I'm gonna answer a couple of these questions. Let's get into it. And by the way, I have all this makeup on because I just did a little tutorial on that. So if you guys want to go watch that, you should. So the first question, which ethnicity do you belong to? I am Sudanese. I'm from Sudan, so that is my ethnicity. Which food represents your ethnicity? I would say fool. I wasn't really a big fan of fool, not gonna lie, when I was younger, but I think I've adapted to it a bit more. Bush, very nice. What else? Kisra mulah. Mulah is like a sauce and kiss is like a, how do I even explain it? It's like a thing made with flour. It's not bread, but it's like much thinner. Anyways, then you eat it with the sauce, the mulah. Which clothes represent your ethnicity? Right, so for the females, we have the thobe, which is like a traditional, like it's a long piece of cloth that you wrap around your whole body. And yeah, that's what I'm wearing in the picture that you saw in the thumbnail. Or I might just insert it here if it's not my thumbnail. So that's the thobe. And for the men, they would traditionally wear like a jalabia, which is like a white, again, like a large piece of cloth that covers your whole body, and they'd wear it with like a emma, which is like you wrap it around your head and stuff. You usually wear these on like occasions like weddings or Eid or something of that sort. Which drink represents your ethnicity? So what I'm about to mention isn't really an ethnic drink, but it's more of like a childhood soda that we would drink all the time. Guys, Bizianos. If you guys know about Bizianos, then you know. Shout out to Zara, because I remember when we were younger, because we used to go to Sudan for holidays, and obviously like when we were there we'd just be drinking so much Bizianos. So we ended up naming each other that. We gave each other those nicknames. So she calls me Busy and I call her Ianos. So Bizianos. Guys, we were like 12 or 13 or 14, okay? So don't judge. Like, until now I have her saved as that and she has me saved as Busy. So yeah, Bizianos. That's what we drink in Sudan. Which ethnic song do you often listen to? It's not really by choice, but it's the one that everyone sings, is the Sharanil song. A little bit I'm not gonna continue, but that one, literally any car ride, any cruising session that you're having, that song will probably come up. Tell the traditional culture of your country to greet someone. So obviously the kisses on the cheek, which I have come to despise, because every day, every single morning, girls in my uni, they want to greet you by giving you like 2 kisses on the cheek. I'm like, sometimes you're just really not in the mood to be getting that close to someone's face, you know? And it's like every day. Like, I literally saw you yesterday, you want to come and kiss me as if you've not seen me in like a year. But you know, you have to adapt, because I don't want to be like rude or anything, so gotta give them a kiss back. So yeah, kisses on the cheek. For men, it's just like just a hug, manly hug. And then there's this thing where like I used to get so confused, because I was like, is it a hug or am I tapping your shoulder? Like, if you haven't seen someone in a while, they'll come, or just in general, they would come to you and they'd like, it's like a tap on the shoulder and they'd lean in. I'm just like, are we hugging? Are we not hugging? Like, what are you doing? So that was a bit confusing for me, and sometimes it still is awkward, because I don't know if we're going in for a hug or if we're just like tapping the shoulder. But you guys, I think you guys might understand what I mean when I say that. But yeah, that's one. Which spice reminds you of your country? SHAMAR. Shamar, shamar, shamar. Put it in your ta'miya, put it in your food, put it in all the mulahs. Shamar, what's shamar in English? I think it's cumin. Yeah, so cumin, shamar. Do you have any regional language? For the most part, like we speak Arabic, but it's like Sudani Arabic. It's not like other Arab countries. We have our own like slang words and stuff. And then even within that, certain tribes and stuff I know have their own languages, which they might speak. But for me, no, I just Arabic really. I don't know any other language, like specific language for my tribe or whatever it might be. Is your nation or people hospitable or not? Sudanese people are the most hospitable
Bruh.
people you will ever meet. That's one thing that I love about our people so much. Like if they see someone in need, they will not hesitate ever to help. Like it just makes me smile just thinking about it. Yeah, Sudan is a beautiful place when it comes to that aspect. Like I really admire how hospitable our people are. Like you could literally just have the chats with some random person on the street and it'll be fine. Like people will say hi to you, people will help out, and it's never awkward. It's never like why are you talking to me? It's never like that, you know what I mean? It's always like banter. You can always banter with any Sudani person that you meet. That's one thing for sure. Is there any special music related to your culture? Special music, we have Zenig. Lavish. You know, those shoulders be bopping out when the Zenig comes in. But yeah, Zenig is also very lit. Which household item represents the culture of your country? I think the mubkhar, like, do you know the little mubkhar that you put bukhur in? I think most households will have that. Or you guys know the wine or the shot cups that your mum will be keeping in her cupboards for no reason. I'm like, mama, like you literally just have it up as a munzir or like just as a decoration. Like obviously we don't drink alcohol and stuff, so I just find it hilarious because I've literally seen that in I think the majority of Sudanese households. You'll just have like the wine glasses or like shot cups in the house for what? I don't know. 3 things that you hate in your ethnic culture. 3 things that I hate. How close-minded people tend to be in our culture, especially the older generation. But I definitely feel with our generation now, with everything that's been going on in terms of like the revolution last year, just social media, people are way more open-minded. So that's one thing I definitely hate, is how close-minded people tend to be, and it's how like they're very stubborn as well. They never want to listen. So, you know, so I genuinely have a lot of hope in our generation now, just seeing how much that we have progressed and how people are thinking nowadays. I think hopefully from this generation onwards, there's a lot of progress when it comes to that aspect of just being more open-minded to things and realizing that things are not the same as they were 30 years ago or 40 years ago, you know? Tell 3 things about a traditional marriage in your country. There's the henna, which is when, for the male, which is when all of the male's family and all the family come over and he gets his henna done. You know what henna is? It's like I think you guys know what henna is, like henna tattoos and all that. It's a red henna that they put on for the man. So there's a henna night usually for both. Then there is a jirtik. Jirtik is when they dress up in like this red outfit. I don't think there's any pictures, but if there is a picture, I'll put it up. Anyway, so jirtik, they basically dress up in like red and gold. The woman dresses up in her thobe, which is, like I said earlier, like a cloth that covers her up, and she's dressed in all of this gold. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty to look at. Then the man will be wearing his jalabia, and they'll usually have like a sash that he puts around him as well with the hat. So that's another thing. Then there's it's called the zafaf, which is like the white dress party. So when the bride comes in with her white dress and the groom is wearing his tux and all that. So those 2 are usually done on the same night. The jirtik and the zafaf, or the white dress part or whatever. And there's also not everyone does this, but there is aragis arus, which is like when the bride basically, I don't want to say lap dances, but she dances for her husband, and there's usually like a lot of family. It's all girls, and then just her husband, which is a very overwhelming for him, I'm sure. Anyways, so she's dressed in all of these very like pretty outfits that are kind of revealing and stuff. Yeah, she basically dances for her husband, and it's like just a girly kind of thing, and all the girls can like dress however they want, you know, no guys are there. So the only thing I will say when it comes to those is I feel like all of these aunties, they're just here to look at you and judge and gossip. So if I was to ever do one, I don't think I'll be inviting that many people, because they're not really there to support you. They're just there to like have a look and see what the story is and bounce. That's another thing. You guys know Sudanese people, all they love to do is gossip. SHAMAR. Let's please don't slag my Arabic, yeah. What drink do you serve mostly when you have guests in your home? Well, usually I think you just serve whatever you have in the house, but if we're talking like traditional like drinks and stuff that we have abre, which is, oh god, I don't know what abre is in English. If I find it, I might like put it in the caption in text here. And then we have karkade, which is hibiscus, which is very nice. I know Nigerians have it too, and they make it in a different way. I think I've tried it and it's really, really nice as well. So we have abre and karkade, which we usually drink during Ramadan. If you visit a Sudanese person, you know you're always going to get the tea, kubaya chai, biscuit royale, you know, the necessity. That's probably one thing you're guaranteed to get, is like tea and biscuits for sure if you're over in the like the afternoon time. Shai al-maghrib, as we call it. Depends. If you're in Sudan, you probably get all of those, but if you're abroad, I think we'll just serve you whatever's in the house. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna answer. There's like 50 questions here, but I just like skimmed through them for the most part. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are team karkade or team abre. That's a big question. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.